Hey, what's up you guys? It's Don from Top Down Media on another episode of the E92 build. So what we're going to do today is we took off the headlights because I needed some new bulbs, and what I also wanted to do was paint the insides of the lights, the inside chrome pieces of the lights black, because we want to give it a custom look. So let's get started. So I'm gonna remove this top gasket right here. It's kind of beat up. I need to replace it, but it is a 14-year-old car, so I'm pretty sure anybody who's a stock is gonna look that beat up. But we're gonna heat it up with the heat gun. There is only one screw though that you do have to take off, which is this one back here. So torque's 15, because that one is holding on to the inside. And now we're gonna start heating it up because there's glue that holds the lens to the housing. So you have to be patient because you do need to heat it up, but you don't want to heat it up so much that you start melting this plastic. So it just takes time. And you got one little plug here. So you just squeeze it. Yeah. So we're going to paint this bezel, and the inside of this one black, so we can achieve that all black look. So to get to these bezels, we need to take off the halos. This one is just held on by some clips. You're gonna take this clip off first, hold it up. It should go over that tab, and then you kind of slide it back. This one as well, you're gonna make it come off of that tab on the bottom. There we go. So if you see this tab, you just pull upwards to come off of that tab, and this one's hooked onto this. So you just snap it out like that. And to get this one, you need your torque 15. I have a lot of that gummy glue stuff because it also helps. It works as a magnetic socket. See, that way I don't drop these inside the housing and have a hard time getting them out. Once you get that piece off, half of it will come apart. That is held together by a tab inside there. You clip that off like that. So that's half of it. And the other half is also held by another clip. You just pull up on the tabs. There you go. So now we can take off the bezels. And they just have 15s all around them. So this one just had one actually, because it was held down by that one, which was on top of the halo. And this one should have 4. There's 2 screws here, but what we're gonna take off is the top one right there, that one, because that is for something that we don't need to take off. And again, inside there, we're gonna take off the top one, the higher one, which is that one, and that one in there. And that's it. So these are the first 2 bezels. And now we're gonna take off this piece, but to take this piece off, you need to take this piece off. Now that's piece off. Take off a screw that's up here. And then this little one right here. And that's gonna be a T10. So it's just a clip right there, a tab. You lift it up, and then you just lift it off of this tab, just like that. So we're gonna paint this bezel black also. So a spray can that I bought says high temperature plastic paint. I got the high temperature because the bulb's in there, and I'm pretty sure it makes it hot. But we're gonna scuff it up with a scuff pad to make sure that the paint can stick a little bit better. So the first coat, I'm just gonna mist it a little bit just so it can grab on. All right, you guys, so while I wait for those headlight bezels to dry up, what I got here is 1500 grit and 2500 grit sandpaper. And what I wanna do is wet sand the light. I have a previous video of me buffing the lights But I should have cleared over them to make sure that they last, and I didn't do that. So now you can see some burn marks coming through, and it's not staying clear like I liked it to. So I'm gonna wet sand it, and then we're gonna add some clear coat to make sure the lights look good after this whole process. And I let it dry so I don't have no water on it while I spray this clear coat. Alright, so now we're gonna put everything back together. Since we got our bulbs, we're gonna put the bulbs back in. I already did the other light. And the box came with these gloves. These are a little dirty, but these are so you don't touch that glass with your hands, because your hands have oils, and so it could make the bulb malfunction. And so we're gonna put these bezels back on now that they're painted, and it's basically gonna be everything in reverse motion. I'm gonna use semi-rigid plastic repair because I don't have some of this glue here, and I didn't want to just put the lens back on. I want to put something in between because I don't want to get any condensation in there. I want to make sure that it's sealed pretty good. So here we go. So after you put the lens back on, make sure you put that one screw back in here in the corner of the light. It's just one screw that holds the lens other than the glue. Okay, so now we're ready to put the lights back on. Now since I have the bumper off again, I am thinking of taking out this grill because I do have an upgraded intercooler and I do want it to be able to show it. And so some people are opposed against that, and some people do like taking off their middle grill. Let me know in the comments what you think.